Hey everybody, it's Tough. It's been a long time since my last update on the Narwhal, the tuffpad. Pardon the mess. I am a hacker and in the middle of many hacks simultaneously. So anyways, um, Xbox One Destiny, just to show a little bit. So newest thing is this giant joystick. Let me get a standard size joystick for comparison. Oh, here it is. Well, sorry. So this is what used to sit there, just a normal analog joystick. The y-axis started to drift, so I ripped it off and bought some more and had to go through like 3 or 4 of them until I found one that centered right. And I just realized that it's going to be a pain in the butt to source these. And because I don't know where Sony and Microsoft get them, that they're so reliable. Because like in my 360 controller, I had them and they don't, the axes don't drift and they center fine. So I don't know. I don't know where to get quality ones from. Every one that I've tried, I've had issues with. I've had orb weavers sent back to me because the X or Y axis will just stop working or something stupid. So I don't like those. Bye bye. So this guy. This is a giant joystick using proper size 10K potentiometers. It's so cool. It feels great. Oh my gosh, the range of movement is fantastic. You can be so precise and easily make sweeping movements really easily. The placement on this board I'm not so thrilled about. I just kind of put it in the same place that the other one was in. I need it to be lower, or I need this keypad to be higher and the angle to be a little bit, I think, more in for it to really feel truly ergonomic. But it's really great just overall, and I'm gonna figure out placement and I'm gonna get it good. I think this just needs to sink. The board needs to come up so that this is sunken down and my thumb doesn't have to be so jacked high. It'll be great. But the feel of that stick is it's great. It's so cool, and it's it's standard 10K pots, so I don't have to do anything special in code. And just to remind you, 20 cherry keys, 21 if you count the thumb button, a 5-way switch for a D-pad, and then I've got my Xbox button right here. And just for funny, I'll show you this. I thought this was funny. So the feet, I bought rubber feet. Obviously, this is not going to make it into production, but I was having a hard time getting feet to stay on. You can see residue from my previous attempts. So I was like, I just need 4 small objects that I can hot glue down and just soak in hot glue. And I didn't have any. So, you're looking for stuff that has give but is still firm. And those are raisins. But they're perfect. They're perfect. I just coated them in hot glue, and oh my gosh, they're great. I thought it was funny. So anyways, just to show you what it looks like. So here's just me goofing around in Destiny with this stick. Hey, Dancing Wolf Man. Hey, man. Let's see if I can run at the same time. My sprint button's really far away. I'm a WASD player. I'm not an analog player for movement, but this thing works. The Zim takes it. No problem. So yeah, it's great. Just an update there. I'm still working on 3D modeling in an enclosure. I've given up on some goals that I had, like ambidextrous, adjustable wrist pad. I think I'm just going to make 3 or 4 different enclosures. Maybe 2 left and 2 right with different wrist pad lengths or scales, so that it'll just be easier to manage that way. Because I really suck at 3D modeling. I'm just discovering it's difficult for me. My brain doesn't spatially work in that way. I'm much better at the electronics side of things. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I've got 1 or 2 beta testers lined up. They'll be getting units hopefully in the next month or 2. Assuming everything goes good with the enclosure, and then hopefully the goal is in 3 or 4 months to not be doing any more orb weaver modifications and just be selling these guys. I would love that. That'd be great. I would love that. I'm going to make the world, I'm going to make Logitech and Razer jealous with my joystick choice. Because it is beautiful. It is a beautiful joystick. Oh my gosh, I'm ecstatic. It's more expensive, obviously, but it is worth the cost. It's accurate, and the cool thing is, if you don't like the stiffness of the stick, you can go to Lowe's or go to Walmart or wherever and get 2 different springs. You can replace the return springs and adjust the feel of the stick. It's amazing. And if I can source them, I'll probably even just provide... I'll provide the units with like different spring choices, so you can switch the springs out and adjust the feel of the stick. If it's too stiff, or you want it more, you want it looser or less loose, or whatever. I think I'm gonna try to do that. No promises, but that's a goal. That is a goal. But yeah, I'm happy. I think it's in a good place. The length of time it's taken me to get to this point, I think, is also good, even though it's felt stagnant for the last 8 to 9 months. But I've been playing. This is my main. I've been playing with this. I've not. That keyboard's back there, but I've been playing with this unit for the last year and a half, and tweaking it and adjusting positions and adjusting the code. The code's in a really good place. I've got debouncing on the switches and all kinds of cool stuff. And joystick dead zone calibration at the hardware level. Well, hardware. It's on the Teensy, not in the Zim. You don't have to set Zim or a game dead zone sizes. You can calibrate from this platform, from this device. You can calibrate the joystick dead zone. So that's all done in code in Teensy firmware. That's cool. So everything's in a really good place. I think that it's matured, even though it's still on a plank of wood. Overall, it's matured quite a bit. In my use, and I think we're close. Yep. I'll hopefully have an update soon. Thanks.